With a population of over 60,000 and growing, York has a number of development projects that are in the works over the next couple of years. There is the Athletics Stadium, which will play host to the 2015 Pan Am Games. Lasson's Engineering Building, set to open next summer. And then there is the subway extension, where construction sites can be found at the Northwest Gate and in the heart of campus. On top of these developments, there are numerous renovations being made across the university. These can be found outside of Tate McKenzie, Founders Residence, the Kinsman Building, and on top of the Scott Religious Center, where construction has been ongoing for over a year. The most recent development was brought into action just last week when a barbed fence was erected around the parking lot located at Pond and Sentinel. This caused some irritation among students, as the parking lot had been used as a walkway for countless people who live in the village. The purpose of the fence? To house the construction of a new student residential complex. During the first week of construction, students were able to detour around it through a gap in a shorter, neighbouring fence. But as of September 16th, the gap was closed. And now those travelling through are forced to hop it or take the long walk around. We decided to talk to some York pedestrians about the fence and the other developments around campus.
Well, I thought they were trying to divert the jaywalkers. I thought they were trying to stop that. But I found out via my roommate that it's actually because of a building, which kind of upsets me because I wish York would have told us about that. That was one part that was frustrating. Another part that's frustrating is this part. What is the point of destroying that little opening? That opening helps so many people just walk from and to class. I mean, that was annoying. But this just seems unnecessary. Because all these people are now hopping the fence. In the winter, things are going to happen where people are going to slip over the fence. It just seems really inconvenient.
The timing was ridiculous. I'm sure it's a complicated thing to coordinate. I'm sure it is. But to have all this uproar the first week of classes is really stressful.
We should have an email about this. I mean, I understand the village isn't technically owned by York, but a lot of people live there, and I think it's important, especially when you're trying to get to class from there, that a lot of students are living in the village to come over. So they should have sent us an email or something.
I noticed that we've all been going along that dark little path there. At night it's pitch black, there's no lighting, there's big bushes. It's a perfect place for bad stuff to happen.
York already has problems with safety and stuff, and they're taking the main lit part of York and making us walk through a little pathway along the side of another parking lot. I probably will have to walk an extra 10 minutes to get to class now, at least.
The fact is that you're actually creating setbacks for the students around campus. It's better to kind of let them know, hey, we're doing this, at least you can make that open and communicative. Because it just kind of seems yeah, we're doing this. Sorry we didn't let you know about it till after it's done.
I've been here without the construction, and it's actually a nice campus to get around, and it's pretty easy, but with all the construction, there's traffic everywhere, nobody can get through. Just walking by now, there's tons of cars going through, and we didn't have this congestion 2-3 years ago, and it's just because of the construction.
A lot of the construction here is it always feels like it almost feels like Union Station. It's just never going to get finished. It's always just going to be under construction.
The subway probably won't even be done by the time I get out because they keep on pushing it back. So good luck and have fun to future students, but this sucks for me.
Even though construction began when they were still in high school, this year's graduating class will leave York without ever seeing the subway station completed. By the spring, another class of students will have spent half of their university careers without ever walking along the shore of Stong Pond. And not a single York student will have spent a term here without seeing a crane in the sky or a sign. like this one. These students will be remembered as the generation that attended the construction campus.